SkyCity Estates in Epe. And over here we have the layout, which is right in front of us here. But before we say more about this estate, let us go ahead to share. Just give me a second to share this information so that more people can take advantage of it. If we come closer, you will see that this estate it has about 300 plots. It comprises residential plots, commercial plots. There's a car park plot there. There's also the sports center, and we also have what we call special plots. All right. The estate have been painstakingly designed so that everybody that is part of this estate will benefit a lot. The first thing you notice is that it has two major sections, which is the residential area and the commercial area. If you look at the notation here, you will see that we have commercial plots of 300 square meters. Come closer so that they can see. We have also residential plots of 600 square meters. We have some commercial plots of 300 square meters. These are the commercial plots. These are the residential sections. So this estate is a twin estate, if you like, because we have designed it in such a way that there will be exclusivity in the residential estate. Most estates have commercial and residential plots together, but we have decided to separate it. If we come closer, this estate is at Igbonla in Epe. Epe today is a very popular location. One of the very critical things that have happened in Epe recently is the newly inaugurated, if you like, $100 million film city in Epe. So when you see government infrastructure going into a particular location, then you must understand that something is going to happen. I'd like you to come closer for a minute to see what is happening here, right here in SkyCity. Please zoom closer, let them see. This is the proposed residential layout for PWAN Sky Realtors and Development Limited in Igbonla in Epe. Amazing piece of real estate. We were there some time ago, and we see everywhere was looking so beautiful. And want you to be part of this estate also, so that you can benefit from what is going on there. Now, let's start from this road here. This is the major road that links to Lagos State Model College in Epe, St. Augustine University, and Otedola Housing Estate and Co. Now, we've designed this first entrance to be car park. So we have car park, A wing car park and B wing car park, all on the commercial zone. Another thing you notice about this estate is that it is the corner piece estate. By corner piece, I mean there's a major road here, and there's also an adjoining road all the way down here. So that's why we have designed this to be a commercial section. So all these plots here, they are commercial plots of 300 square meters. They will be facing this road. So this section is the residential section. So anybody getting plots here will need to drive past the shops on the commercial zone and have access to the residential zone. So just as from after the car park, we have the sports center. So we are creating sports center in this facility, the basketball courts, the mini football courts. So it is close to the gate because we want people moving by to see the beauty of the sports center. And also, since it's a commercial zone, it is open to the public. So when people come into this estate to play football, to play basketball, they have opportunity to patronize these people, plot owners in the commercial zone. So we have mostly 300 square meters in the commercial. Anybody that's going to take plots, all this plot here is facing this road, so they have exposure in that regard. Another thing we've done in this estate, we've kept aside, see these purple boxes, these are 1,200 square meter plots and a little above it. So shopping malls, big eateries, event center, schools, hospital can take advantage of these bigger plots. So these other ones are 300 square meter. We're talking about things like office space. We're talking about things like eatery, shops. So you can get any of these 300 square meters for your shops. Now, there's no such thing happening in the entire axis. So this is the first commercial estate in the entire vicinity. So all this road is lined up with estates, mostly residential. We believe that they will patronize this commercial estates here. And we've made very good access road. There are two access roads to this commercial estate. You can either access this way or you access this way. We also have green area that borders the commercial zone and the residential zone. As a landowner in the residential zone, you have access to go into the commercial zone directly from your estate. So you just come in here, drive into here, do your business, and you go back to your estate without even coming out into the road. Now, this access gate here is only for owners of these plots. Okay. We have also made sure that we have two access roads to this commercial zone. So you can either access the commercial estate through this end, which is the main entrance, or you access it through this end. This will help more movement, easy flow of movement around the estate. Another thing you notice about this layout is that there are no T-junctions in order to curb the menace of traffic. Okay, so that's what we have here. So we have, like you can see here, we have 8 commercial plots of 300 square meters, 3 commercial plots of 600 square meters, and 8 commercial plots of 1,200 square meters. So there's enough commercial plots for business. And remember, you don't even if you are buying now, you don't even need to build on it. You can resell them later in future, and of course you can build on it if you want. This is the idea. Now let's talk about the residential estate for a while. Residential estate has about 194,600 square meters. So right in the entrance starts with a garden area at the entrance of the estate here, which also serves as a car park. We have the major access way. This is block C1, plot 1, plot 2, plot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So block C1 have 6 plots. Block B1, block C2 have 7 plots. Now the plots that are the corner piece are slightly above 600, but that is fine. Now, this is what we call a corner piece plot. With this corner piece plot, this plot is facing this road as well as facing this road. Most of the corner piece plots are bigger than the regular plot. That is why the square meter size have been, written right on the layout. So it's a very big estate. You can drive all in, take this bend, and access all this road down to the end. Have been painstakingly designed by our team. Now, another beautiful thing about the residential zone, look at the big recreation center. So this big recreation center is going to serve everybody in the residential estate. Let's say you don't want to come to the basketball courts in the commercial zone. You can remain in the residential zone. It's going to be an open park where kids can come play, pure green area. Now, this road here is 15 meters wide. and each side of the road has a walkway. There's going to be a median at the middle where we're going to plant flowers all the way down. This is a very beautiful estate. No wonder a lot of people are patronizing it. A lot of people are calling us securing plots here, because the design, the beauty of an estate is in the design. And our surveyors have taken time to put this beautiful estate. So here, you are sure there's not going to be any commercial activity in the residential estate, because there's a commercial block anyways. So this residential will have just residential estates completely. So there'll be no noise from schools, from hospitals, from shopping malls, because there's provision for residential estate. We can go on and on. There's also a car park or utility zone. Now, in a place like this, we can have fire service, we can have security posts, just as we have one here. We have deliberately put the recreation park almost at the middle of the estate, so it is not at any end of the road. So smart investors all over the world, once again, this is SkyCity Estates in Epe. It's a beautiful estate. You don't want to miss a plot here. You can buy and build for rent income. I tell a lot of my diaspora clients, you don't even need to live here. What we know, what we're sure of, is that a lot of government infrastructure, private sector investment going into Igbonla and Epe. What that tells you is that the value of the property is going to be high. For example, the $100 million Epe Film City that was recently launched in Epe, that's going to house entertainment, musicians, Nollywood, Hollywood, people from all over the world. A lot of jobs will be created. Those people will need houses where they will live. And this is where you come in. So you are buying at a very affordable price. You can resell in the future. You can put it, buy vacation home, or you can simply resell it or build houses for rent income. Because what we know is that housing is a basic necessity of life. Everybody needs a house. And as long as population is increasing, as we know it is increasing, for example, in Lagos, it's about 25 million. We know that number will go higher. So real estate, land investment is one investment that you cannot go wrong with. Let me talk to people who are approaching the retirement age, or people who are in their 30s or 40s. Now, investing in land is a strategy for your retirement plan. You don't want to be 60 or 70 years and you have no investment. Believe it or not, the time will come when you will not be physically strong enough to go about your job, go about your business. It is your investment. It is what you put your money to use today. That is what will produce income for you when you have advanced in age and no longer need to hustle around, move around. You are earning money today. I advise you to save a little for property investment. Starting a business is good, but how many business succeeds today? Saving money as a wealth strategy is a waste of time, because you know what? Inflation in Nigeria is over 28%. Who knows if it's coming down or going up? But money put in land, always, I repeat, always appreciate. Why is that? It's a simple logic. Population is always increasing. As long as population is increasing naturally by childbirth or artificially by rural urban migration, then these people will always need housing. That's why you cannot go wrong with land. As long as young people are growing up, starting their own homes, starting their own family, getting married and raising children, they need new houses. As long as people are getting jobs, doing better in life. Once somebody gets married, the next thing he's thinking is a house. So you can't get it wrong. And when you now bring it closer to a place like Lagos, that is about the smallest state in Nigeria, yet have over 25 million people in population, you know housing will still be higher in demand. It's not magic, it's just the population. The same thing applies for places like New York, high populated area. Singapore, high populated area. Tokyo, high populated. Beijing, China, high population area. Is the same principle all over the world. So if I were you, this is the time to buy real estate. Let me talk to my people in the diaspora. Our diaspora people, you know what is happening over there. You need to start thinking, planning, if you are not, of putting an investment back home. And there is no other one than land, because land is a fixed asset. It is there. It cannot depreciate. It cannot go out of fashion like your iPhone and your cars. It is always there. Ask around people who have bought real estate in the past. No wealthy people. There's a saying that goes that 99% of billionaires around the world become so through real estate. Likes of Aliko, Tony Olumelu and co. They are all into real estate. So we encourage you to come to Epe, SkyCity Epe, because it is a good place. This is P1 Sky, a member of the P1 group. We have been in business 12 years. March this year, we're 12 years in business. We feel like we have gathered some level of experience and expertise to be able to support you in your real estate investment. I'd like you to give us a call today for site inspection. If you're in Lagos, you are visiting Lagos, we want to take you to this beautiful estate for you to see for yourself. If you have people in Lagos, we want you to send them to us so we can show them where our office is and also take them to sites. We can keep talking about this, but they say a word is enough for a wise. So I congratulate you in advance that will take the next step. And if you need more information, of course, please feel free to reach us and we'll be there for you. Thank you and God bless.